from here. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome in this weekly training. As always, tonight we speak a little bit of some very fast information. Then we go straight to the point, how you can transform your dream in reality. I love it. I will tell you something really interesting tonight. And then in the last 10 minutes, I will speak about the buyback program to give you some information about these amazing things of the buyback program. So let's start from here. Two fast information, then we go. First of all, the price of our service for this week is 46 cents for 1 kilogram. You see, every week, starting from January, the price is increasing. We start with the 13 euro cent for 1 kilogram. Now we are 46, almost 4 times more. And it will fall to increase. Why? Because you have to remember something very important. Today, the global price for the plastic credit from our competitors is up to $1. $1, $1.50, $2 and more. And you will see the price will follow to increase till the moment the price will reach the market price. And this will be, for me, $1.52. So this means 15, 20 cents for each CSR24 plastic credit. And a very important information for this week, we have a special promotion, very special promotion to wake up globally the network after the summer. And we decided to do the biggest promotion ever. The biggest promotion ever from the beginning of this year. Of course, I speak about this year. And it's very funny because the people that were, the one of you that were with us last year, maybe you remember, last year in promotion, 100%, 150%, 200%. In the last 2 weeks of the year, 300%. You can forget it. Believe me, you can forget it. Now, 25% extra bonus of CSR25 in the Amplivo package is the biggest promotion we had till now. I don't know what will happen from now to the end of the year because we can expect to see, ladies and gentlemen, 4 crazy months. You can trust me. You can expect to see 4 crazy months in the world of the Corsair. Corsair, Amplivo, CSR, huge things are coming. Huge things are coming, and I can't neither imagine what will be 2026. Today I can't imagine, but for sure will be very, very funny, very, very funny. So for 2 weeks time, so till the 12th, if I don't mistake, the 12th of September, we have this promo. Can someone tell me if I'm correct? I believe it's correct. Yes, the 12th of September, we have a 25% of extra CSR in our packages. This means that the distribution will follow the normal distribution. I buy a package this week. I don't see nothing even in the CSR now. Starting from next week, I will see my distribution. And I will see immediately the 5%. Distributed to everyone. Then after 40 weeks, the other 45%. And then after another 40 weeks, the last 50%. And you will get this 25% time by time. Okay, I mean, you will get the 5% plus the 25, the 45 plus the 25, and the 50 plus the 25. Okay, so the biggest promotion now, please use it, because after 2 weeks, this promotion will disappear. Okay, and I believe it's the right way to put again the network. This was I asked to the corporate, it was possible to do something really good, and I believe we did something really interesting to start in the right way. Okay, so now let's go straight to the point, which is the topic of today. I told you two points. The first one, I learned about the topic of tonight more than 30 years ago when I started in the network marketing. And really, again, at that moment, I took it for real. I trust in this because I was young. When you are 21, you don't know. You don't know the life. But today, I am 52. I can tell you what I learned 30 years ago. It was absolutely right. It was absolutely correct. And it was absolutely the only way to transform your dream in a reality. And tonight I will explain you. I will go. I will open my. I will share my screen. I will show you. Okay, this is okay. This is one of the our. Sometimes I do some academy of training because it's not only important only to work to develop your technical information, your technical skill, how to work. But I believe sometimes it's important even to work a little bit in yourself. And tonight we will do this. I try to give you some input, just to tell you how the things are going, and then every one of you is free to take from this training maybe something that can be useful to improve your life. Let's start from here. Dreams that come true. Let's start with this sentence, okay? Making dreams come true is possible, but those who want to do it must accept that there is that famous price to pay. And this, for me, is absolutely clear. I never believed in my life in easy money, never. Instead, what I understood is that more money you want to make and more difficult is. More money you want to make and highest is the price you have to pay to reach your goal. High is the level where you want to go and higher is the price you need to pay. As I always already repeat, I believe even with you, maybe even last week, I like this sentence. Success is not a destiny, but a journey. Ladies and gentlemen, I translate the original is in Italian. I translate in English. I hope you can understand what they read. Maybe the English is not perfect, but it's not important. What is important is a message I want to share with you. And the most important is that the success is not a destiny. No one, I don't know how many people we are now. 39 people. I can tell you, okay, let's go back. I can tell you the success is not a destiny. No one of these 40 people that today are connected in this training are destined to have success. No. The success is a journey. And the most important, and tonight I'll try to explain to you this journey. The most important things that you need to understand is everything depends on you. Finish. Very simple. 100% of everything you will reach in your life is completely dependent from what you do. What you do and in which way you think. So let's start with this in this way. Let me move this because disturb me, my screen. Okay. Let's speak about this, okay? Let's speak about dreams and reality. And this is the journey, okay? This is like, can you imagine this? I did something. I divide this screen in 4 parts, okay? In 4 parts. And then I will show you this journey. Look, the journey will be in this way. Can you imagine? These are 4 areas. Okay, these are the four part of your journey to transform your dreams in reality. We will start from here. Then we will go here. You see the number 1. Then we will go to the number 2. Then we will go to the number 3, and then to the number 4. And I can tell you, this is this is a mandatory way. We are obligated. There are no other way to do this. Let's start from the first one. What can we find in this first part of this journey? All the things we have in our head, all the things we have in our mind. Here we find, okay, our dreams. Here we find our desires. Because I know that each one of us has desires. Each one of us has dreams to realize. Each one of us has ideas that they want to realize, to do something good in their life, to develop some business. All the things we have in our heads. And you know what is important to understand is something that what I learned is that if you think to our life, when we was young, we have much more dreams in our head. When we was young, we have so much desires, so much ideas. The problem is that when we grow and when we start to afford to front the life, a lot of people lose their dreams because you know the problems of the life. When you're young, when you are a children, everything's it seems possible. But then growing, start to have problems in the school, and the family, and the life, and the job. So a lot of people start to to quit their dream, start to block. People don't dream anymore. They don't. People lose their desire, their idea. I have even regrets. Okay, this word regrets. All the things that I would like to do in my life, but I didn't do. So this is the first step. This is the first area. This is the beginning of our journey. And I'm sure about this. All the people connected tonight in this training, uh, all of you are in this area. All of you have dreams, desire, ideas, or maybe regret something that you would love to do in the past, but you didn't do that for different reasons. And I can tell you, look, if at the end of each part of this journey, I will put a plus or a minus. And of course, this is a plus area. This is a plus because this is a positive area. All these things are positive: dreams, desire, idea, and of course, 100% of the people are here. Everyone can be part of this first step of the journey. Then what happened? Then the journey starts. And it's not enough only to have the dreams. It's not enough to have desire, to have ideas in your heads, to have regrets. It's not enough because then the journey starts and we enter in this second part of our journey. And in this part of this journey, we we face our internal resistance. What are the internal resistance? These are the things that they don't depend from outside. These are all the things, all the resistance that each and all of us has inside. All of us we have in our end. And look, when I speak about internal resistance, what I speak about? I speak about fears. All the fears you have, okay? When you make your business, all the fears. Each one of us have fears. Each one of us, fear about okay, a new business. The fear, I don't know, can be realistic, can be right. It will be right. Fear to from the people to speak about let's speak about Amplivo, for example. Fears to speak about what we do. Fears regarding the market. Is real that there is this new market, the plastic credit market, the chemical recycling market, fears regarding the market, fears regarding the product, fears to speak with people, fears to be not able to make a phone call, the fears to be not able to make a presentation, to invite people in the business, all the fears that all of us has, every one of us. Not only fears, but even, for example, doubts. No, a lot of doubts. Especially if I look about our business, if I look about Corsair, for example, a lot of doubts because a new company, only 5 years old of history, no, will be right, will be correct, will be for real. Will this company grow? Will this marketing grow? What will this plastic credit startup market start? Will for real the regulation will obligate company to buy plastic credit to offset all the doubt. Will be I able to do this business? Will I reach the first star? Will I reach the second star? Will I be able to make my first contract, my first package, to sell my first package? I know I have these fears and doubts in the beginning because this is normal. Uh, Problems, because not only the not only that the fears and the doubts regarding me and this new business, for example, but even my problems, because all of you that are connected in this room tonight, all of you have your life. Each one of you has his daily life, the family, the parents, son, children, friends, your business. Every one of us is maybe some problem with the health. So all these are internal resistance which can block our journey to the success. And this is the first stop where I can tell you a lot of people lose their dreams. A lot of people lose their desire. They don't see the possibility to realize their ideas, to realize their regrets. What I learned, for example, what can be useful, because I have to tell you, every one of us has this. I have fears. I have doubts. I have problems. What change between person is the way you front the situation. What change between me and Claudio or Silvia or Sonia or Samuel is the different way which we front to this internal resistance. For example, I can tell you in which way you can be stronger in to face your internal resistance and to fight with your internal resistance. For example, let's transform this word in other word. For example, let's transform fear in respect for the things. What I mean respect? Why? When I see when I feel the fear about something, I have to start. But why I feel this fear? Why I fear about this product? Why I feel? Maybe it's better to speak about respect. What I mean about speaking about respect, to see the fears from another point of view, to see, okay, I never did. I have fear to do this. I never do. Okay, let's front this with respect. Let's just to make an example. I always do this example just to give you an idea about what I speak. A fear can be, for example, to drive the car on the ice. You know, when you go on the ice and you with your car. Maybe a lot of people they fear to drive the car on the ice because, of course, is much more dangerous. But why I have to have the fear of the ice? The ice was always on the earth. The ice is always there. Was always there even before I born. So when I speak about treat the fear with respect, I mean, okay, there is the ice on the street. I don't have to feel the fear. I just have the respect of the ice. So I can go with my car to with 100 kilometers per hour if there is the ice. Or I have to go slow. I have to slow down. I have to go to 50. I can go to 10, to 20, till the moment where I don't feel anymore the fear for the ice, but I simply, there is the ice. I respect the ice and I adapt my situation to that situation. Doubts. This is another things. A lot of people have a lot of doubts about everything. Transform doubts in a critical sense. To front your doubts in a more positive and critical way. I mean, to find normally what the people does, when the people they don't know something, they start to have doubts. And look, our business is absolutely a good example because what we do is absolutely new. And it's normal to have doubts. about a new company, about a new market, about a new product, a new philosophy. That's about, I don't know, the blockchain, the technology. It's not so simple to buy it, to sell a package, to involve a new part. Of course, this is a new business. You can't from this business like you did with normal business in the past, because everything we do is new. So better, what mean with critical sense? For example, let's go and study. Let's go and learn something that I don't know. Let's be critical, but in a positive way. Instead to say not, start to say why not? Why this can be possible? Why I can start to do something that I never did in my life? So simply from the depths in a much positive way, and in a positive critical sense. I don't know if this is correct in English, but I hope this is right. Problems. Look, everyone has problems. Sometimes I speak with people. It seems that they are the only one in the world to have problems. I can tell you that the problem are a normal part of our life. Everyone has problem. Someone thinks that that if you make money, the problem will disappear. This is not correct. I can guarantee you, even with a lot of money, you will have a lot of problem. Okay, maybe you will not have problem about money, about where to go in holiday or what to eat or drink, but the problem are normal. The problem are a normal part of our life. I don't know if this word is correct. Riddles. Okay, I mean problems. You can transform the way to see the problem, and always is the way you approach the problem. You know in which way I approach the problem. For example, all the time, every day, I have a problem. The first thing I start to think is, okay, there is a problem. First of all, is for real a problem? Because I am sure about one thing. This is my opinion. There is only one problem for me in the life. Only one. When you are dead. That is a problem. When you are dead, believe me, you can't find, I don't know, any solution when you are dead. But I believe that for all the other problems, there is a solution. Maybe sometimes you don't see the solution immediately. Maybe sometimes you need to see the problem from another point of view. But I'm sure, I am convinced that each problem has its solution, like a riddles. And I know it seems that this is a simple way. It is a simple moment of this journey, this second part. But I can guarantee you, I put here, look, a minus. Because believe me, this part of your journey is not so simple. I can tell you, a lot of people give up in this moment. A lot of people, which they start with the best idea, with the best dreams, with the best desire. A lot of people, they quit, they give up, only because they don't find the energy, the power to fight against their internal resistance. A lot of people. And believe me, during this journey, in this part of the journey, we have the first natural selection in the way of the success. In this part, I can tell you, I knew a lot of people. The majority of the people which start with the best idea, they give up because they didn't find the power to fight against themselves. Because again, please be careful. Here, you are alone. There is nobody that make you problems. You create problem for yourself. You create fears. You create doubts. You create problems to avoid, to block yourself to the success. So in this way, nobody can help you. Believe me, nobody can help you. The only person that can help you in this way, in this moment of this journey, is you. Nobody, you can do all the training, you can have the best leader, you can stay in the best team. But till the moment you will not find the power in yourself to fight against your internal resistance, believe me, you are destined to the failure. Very simple. here you are alone. We are alone. Each one of us is alone. Nobody can help us. And this is the second part of the journey. Then what happened? The journey followed. But I can tell you, before we jump to the third area of this journey, to the third part of this journey, this is not still finished, because still inside of us, we have three nasty beasts standing our way. Three nasty beasts that they want your failure. But the funny thing is that these three nasty beasts are inside of you. Are inside of you. And these three nasty beasts, the first one is the comfort. Is the comfort. Because nobody like, the stressful situation. Every one of us, our brain fight to put you in the best comfort situation, the famous comfort zone. Everyone is looking for the comfort. Yes, I know there is a meeting there. I know there is, for example, there is the Vision 25. Why I have to go to the vision? No, it's complicated. I have to go. You have to spend money and days out to go to Thailand, go to Bangkok. Why? It's more comfortable if I stay at home. There is a meeting there, 15 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 100 kilometers. The comfort is a nasty beast that, believe me, can block your way to the success. Till the moment you will not find the power to beat the comfort, to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, believe me, it will be really complicated to reach your goal. Because the daily life is full of uncomfortable situations. It's full. And every one of us like the comfort. What is the difference is how you front the comfort. If you accept the comfort, or if you find a way to say, okay, I know this is the most comfortable way, but I know that the comfortable way will never bring me nowhere. So I need to put me in an uncomfortable situation if I really want to transform my dream in reality. The second beast is the laziness. The laziness. I know. I am lazy too, believe me. I am lazy. Absolutely. The laziness is a part of the human being. Every one of us is lazy. Even the most active person, the business, we are all lazy. What is the difference? That someone is able to win the laziness and someone not. Someone say, okay, why I need to move something that I can do today, tomorrow, and not after tomorrow, for example. And someone say, no, that don't make any sense to move. I know I have to do these things. I know I have to make my phone call. I know I have to call people. I know I have to make this selling. I will do it. And it's very funny because when you find when there is something that you have to do, and you know that you have to do something, in the beginning it's not good. But when you find the energy to do the right things that you know you need to do that, after that you feel more happy. When you find the energy, the power to win your laziness, after you are more happy because you know that you did a step more to your success. And the third beast are excuses. Excuses. Yes, I know everything interesting, but I know my family, I'm doing my business. Yes, I know I work a lot. Yes, but in my city it's not so simple. I know everything is okay, but excuses. Excuses. And sometimes we are very good to find excuses. To find excuse to justify what I don't do, what I know I should do. Okay, and excuse it. All the time I find an excuse to undo what I have to do. I simply slow down my journey. I simply it's like when you go with a car and you go 200 kilometer and you find an excuse. It's like if you push the brakes and the car go down to 100 meter, you slow, you go slower. And then what happened? After, if you find the energy inside of you to win your fears, to win your doubts, to fight your problem, to find solution for your problem, because there is always solution. When you find a way to win your comfort, to escape, to go out from your comfort zone, when you find the energy to win your laziness, when you find a way to stop to find excuses, only at that moment you will jump to the third part of your journey. And I can tell you, I'm unhappy. Unfortunately, even the third part of this journey is not so simple. Because even when you find the energy to win yourself, to push yourself, then what happens? You will enter in the third part of this journey, when you will start to feel the external resistances. So what happened? It's not anymore you that fight against your success, but then the people that are all around of you, that surround you, they will start to make resistance. I speak about your partner. This can be your wife, can be your husband, your girlfriend, can be your boyfriend. Yes, I know, till yesterday you were all the time with me. Now all the time you go out, you go to make appointment, you don't give any more time to your family, to your children. It's much more important the business than your family, blah, 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 blah. And these things, they block you, because it's not simple, no? When you are a businessman and when you go every day out in the market, it's not simple to make business. It's not simple to speak about business. It's not simple to sell a package. It's not simple to invite your friend to a presentation, and you had to fight. And then would be nice when you go back home, and at home at least you find, some good energy. Instead, you go back, and then your family, baby, what I do, and then again stress, even inside. Or maybe I told you, your family, maybe your father, your mother, your brother, your sister. What are you doing? I read some really bad articles about this company. Are you sure this is not a scam? Are you sure that you want to speak with the people and you want to put your face? Are you sure? Friends. Okay, I didn't translate, but I believe everyone know. Amici, friends. Okay, friends. Even speaking about friends is really strange, because sometimes you think that someone is your friend, but if you want to understand who is really your friend and who is not, what I learned 30 years ago. I learned this from a very, very famous trainer. He told me, look, a very good friend, when you start something new, okay, and you speak to your friend about your business, a very good friend tell you, look, I don't like it. It's not for me, for example, but I am with you. If you like this business, go. Do enjoy your time, reach your goal. I am with you. It's not for me, but really, I am your friend. I will support you in all the way I can. In this way, speak a friend. Maybe it's not interesting, but it will not limit you. It will not attack you because you took a decision to do something different. People that, acquaintances, I don't know if this is correct. People that they know people, the people that are, all the people that they are not friends, but all the hundreds of people that, the people where I go, the friends from the gym and the sports and from my first job, all the people you have all around. When they start to know what you're doing, they can start to make you resistance. They can start to speak between them. Now I know that Claudio is working in this. I don't know. For me, it's a bullshit. Blah 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 blah. People speak bad about. I can tell you, I live in Pesaro. No, Pesaro is a little city here in Italy, on the east coast, on the Adriatic Sea. Pesaro is 100,000 people. Peso is like a big village, a big village where everyone know everything about everyone, you know. Everyone know about everything, you know. Everyone know what I do, and there are 30-year people speak about, yeah, the man of the pyramids, the chain of Sant Antonio chain, all this bullshit. They got the network marketing, this. Okay, doesn't matter. No, it's not important. But this can block. I knew a lot of people who give up only because of this external resistance, because they get stressed all around every day and they decide to quit. And maybe they should reach very important level. I don't know. But if when you quit, you will never know what could be in the future, or people that you don't know, because sometimes even people that you don't know, they make you stress. Especially now, now we are in the era of the social media. People that we don't know, and they maybe someone put an article, and everyone, they don't know nothing, but they write. They don't know, they don't have an idea about what we do, but they write. But this is never business, not only in Corsair, everywhere. And this third part of the journey is really a big resistance, because I can tell you, first of all, I put, again, a negative symbol, because it's not a simple part of the journey. And I can tell you, look, here we have a second natural selection. I can tell you, maybe someone that find the energy, that find the power to survive in this second part, they will give up in the third part, because they don't have the power to resist to the external resistance. And I knew a lot of people that they quit because of the wife, because of the husband, because of the children, because of the father, because of the mother. I know a lot of people because of the friends, because of the family. I know, and they decide to quit only because they didn't find to they only because they listen to the other. I can tell you, I have a lot of, I always repeat you, I have a lot of defect, a lot. Believe me, when you will know me, I have a lot of defect. Maybe you already know in this training. But one thing which I like very much about me, I don't give a regarding what the people think about me. Zero. I'm not interesting. I am really not interested about what the people say. Zero. What the people think, everyone, doesn't matter. Can be the family, can be the wife. When I have an idea, nobody can move me from my idea. And the things right here, especially, I never listen to people which they don't know nothing. If I speak with an expert, for example, I can listen. But when I listen to people that they don't know nothing and they speak, it's too much for me. Then let's go. And then what happened? When you find, I hope you understand, this is the confirmation about what I told you even last week. To make money is not simple. If it would be simple, everybody would have money. The reality is that only a few percentage of the people at the end of their life, they reach the success. Why? Because it's not simple. And now I'm showing you why. Because really, this journey is not simple. But if you find the energy, if you find in yourself the power to win against your internal resistance, if you find the energy, the power to win the external resistance, then what happens? You will start to have your first results. And I speak even about little things. I'm speaking about, even, for example, if we speak about our business, but doesn't matter. This is the story, this journey. You must do this journey in every business. In Amplivo can be the first package, for example. When I sell my first package, again, that is the confirmation. I can do it. When I sell the second package, when I reach the first star, again, when you follow and you find this energy, the first results are coming. You start to get result. You start to reach your goal. Initially, the little goal. And something very funny happen when you start to grow. For example, the second star, the third star, the fourth star, the fifth star. So first commission, more commission, more commission. The team start to grow, more people that follow you, more result, more success. At this moment, something really beautiful happened. The envy from the people. You will start to feel the envy from the people around you. I think it's correct, envy in English, no, or envy. I think it's envy, if I don't mistake. Okay, envy. You will start to feel this sensation that the people around you, they are envious about what are you doing. And believe me, when you start to feel, I don't speak about the envy from me to the other. This is negative. When I feel envy about other things, no. I speak when you start to feel envy from other people to you. Believe me, that is the best confirmation that you are in the right way. Believe me, when you will start to feel the people start to look at you and they start to be envy of you about what you do, about your business, about your car, about your art, believe me, that is the confirmation that you are in the right way. And I can guarantee you something, that more result you will have, more you will grow, more success, more money, and more envy from the people. Believe me, it's like that. And more you grow and more you start to have a result, and more envy will arrive from all around of you. 100%. But always remember, when you start to feel this envy from the people, you are in the right way. And then what happened? This will give you a lot of security. This will give you a lot of security. You will start to be more secure, more. You will start to be more confident about yourself, about your business, about what you do. When you start to see the things all around you, the security about what you are doing will grow and will grow and will grow. And of course, first result, start the envy from the people. Your security will increase, so will afford with more in a more easy way your internal resistance. Maybe you don't have any more. Maybe external resistance, doesn't matter. Then of course you will start to reach your result. The first result will arrive, the first goal, the first objective, the first milestone, something that you never did in your life, like I did last year. Last year, I reached something that was my dream from the last 30 years. Some milestone. And believe me, that gives you the confirmation, well, I am in the right way. I am doing the right things. And I'm not interested about what the others say. And and the last point is this, of course, if I have to put a symbol in this fourth part of the journey, absolutely, this is a positive way. This is a positive moment, because you start to reach your goal. You start to have results. You start to grow, and you feel your growth, more security. Absolutely a positive. This is a positive part of this journey. And of course, I can tell you, but this is the point. Look, only 5% of the people. You remember last week? Last week, the topic was, which are the factors for the success? Statistically, I told you that only the 5% of the people in their life reach the economical success. And this is it, look. Only the 5% reach this part of the journey. The 95% of the people get lost here. Finish. Very simple. And believe me, you can do nothing. This was always like this. These are the majority of the people. The majority of the people I have in my network, I had in the last 30 years, they quit, they give up. The majority. This is normal. This is you can do nothing. You know what is the point? You can do nothing for the other, but you can do something for yourself. This is the point. Okay, you can't help people to grow if they don't want to grow, but you can help yourself. That is the most important thing. You can do 100%. You can for yourself. The other, everyone is free to do what they want in their life. Sometimes people ask me, Andrea, but why all this long journey? Eh? Andrea, why? There is no a short way to jump from dreams to reality. And I can tell you, no, there is no other way. I'm sorry. There is no, this is a obligate journey that each one of us need to do to realize their dreams. And you know what is, I can tell you something, which are the people that try to do this. The people that spend money, for example, in the lotteries, I don't know how to tell in English, in lot is correct, lotteries, in the casino, play cards, people that they scratch with the coin, with 10 euro and they try to win 1 million. You see, that is they try in a short way to reach the success, but statistically it is almost impossible to win big money statistically. Okay, that's it. I stop to share my screen. I hope I didn't bore you with this topic, but I can tell you this is what I learned in my life. I can tell you here there are 32 years of my experience in my life. I can tell you it's like that. If you want to make money, if you want to reach your goal, but not only me. Again, I like to read. Again, if I all the time I explain in the last 30 years this topic in the training, in the academy, I can tell you, it's like to read the life of all these famous people who reach the glory in their life. All the time is the same. In the beginning, difficult, no, their internal resistance, no, the problem, situation, then the external. This is the journey. You can do nothing. This is the only way. Okay. And in the last, let me check the hour because at 10:15 I have my 4 hamburgers with salad tonight. Let's speak about a little bit about this buyback program. Okay, because it's very important. Because I don't know if someone. First of all, I hope all of you are in the official Telegram English group of Amplivo, where we share information, where the company share all update, announcement, and so. I believe last week, the company get the official information regarding the buyback of the CSR original, the buyback of the CSR 25 now, and give some number. The company spent almost $100,000 in the month of August to buy back the CSR and the CSR 25 from the open market, from the public market, from the exchange. And you know that the buyback program, we always speak about the buyback program regarding the 10% of the selling of the oil. No? You remember? All the time that now and in the future, the Corsair sell 1 liter of oil, the 10% of the revenue go to buy the CSR and the CSR 25. Okay? A mosquito, sorry. If not, kill me. And so what happened? Normally, we only speak about this, about the buyback from the oil. But this is not correct because in the information that the company put in the group, they wrote, we both, let me read it for you because it's important, no? Because I'm sure not all of you read it with pay the right attention. Let me check this. Just a second, I'm coming, Okay, look, here. No, it's not here. Just a second, sorry, but it's very important. Ecco, look. Okay, the number, how many million of CSR, how many, and you say, look, at least 10% of the revenue from the Corsair Global Plastic Waste Pyrolysis oil sale go to the buyback, alongside profit from other business operation. You understand? Alongside profit from other business operation. So this means that not only the buyback, this money go from the company to the open exchange only from the sale of the oil, but even from profit from other business. And I can tell you that that $100,000 of last week was not from the oil, because we don't produce so much oil today to spend 100,000 euro we don't produce, 100,000 euro is with the 30 plants. You remember, with 3 million. No, sorry, yes, with 1 million liter. We don't produce now 1 million liter per month. But what happened? Some other money arrive to the company, and the company believe in what we do, and they put this money like every month in the buyback. It's very important you understand this. Why? Because now I believe we miss 119 days to the end of the year, and till the CSR 25 is included now in the buyback, but we will sell the buyback only till the 31 of December. From the 1st of January in Amplivo, in our packages, we will sell the CSR 26, and the CSR 26 will not be in the buyback program. Will be a plastic credit, always an advantage, because we will always sell the CSR 25 to a lower price respect to the market. So always the market will go to the Amplivo to buy the plastic credit. But the CSR 25 will go to the buyback and will be pushed in the future from the company with hundreds of thousands of euro. And I believe it's very important that you understand this, that really now, month after month, more and more money, not only from the oil, but even from other way. The last information I give you, the last one, we had the CEO of the company guest in the meeting with my best leader in Italy Saturday morning. We invite the CEO, Giuseppe Lauranta. He arrived, and he told us a lot of very positive things which are coming. But one thing was very interesting. He told, look, if we now look to the Corsair, till today, we get zero money from the banks. Zero. No €1 till today come from the banks. Why? Because the banks don't know you, don't know the Corsair. They don't know what is the chemical recycling. But we built this company without banks, without, yes, some little investors, okay, but no with institutional money, no with banks money, and the company has zero debit. No, we have some million of euro in the account of the Corsair, but zero debit, with no money from the bank. And we did what we did. But now it told to us, now the things are changing, because now we start to make number, we start to grow. The market start to see that we are working for real, and now some of the major banks in the world are calling us. Because, for example, another information, now you know that the banks, they are obligated by the law to invest money in green project, for example. They are obligated to put a percentage of their billions in green project. And now the banks, they need to invest this money. If not, they can't get any other money. And now we have some big banks that is interesting to make big investments in Corsair. And I can tell you, a part of that big investment, and we speak about dozens of millions, will go even in the buyback. So you can expect to see something really interesting in the future, but in the near future, for the CSR and for the CSR 25. And you will see, now we are in September, 2 of September. Believe me, prepare yourself for the next 4 months, because September, October, November, and December, you don't have an idea about what is coming. I know, but you don't know. You will see in the next 4 months something huge that will push Corsair, Amplivo, and our plastic waste removal service and the CSR to another level. And I can even imagine what will be 2026. But now let's stay focused to the 2025, because it will be really a nice end of the year. And I hope really week after week, you start to understand that we are not joking. We are destined to become one of the biggest company in the world. Point. You can believe me or not. I told you before, doesn't matter. It's not important for me. I know what we are doing. And you will see Corsair will do something huge, and you can be a pioneer in something amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I open up my microphone. My hamburger and my salad and my beer are waiting for me. Now I start to get tired because I start this morning to make meeting. In Italy is 10, 11. And it was really, really a busy day, but I'm happy. I'm very happy because when you work and you have fun. I know if it never happened to you in your life. When you work, but you enjoy your work, you have fun when you work. Okay. I am in that situation, so I can feel tired, but really I say every day when I wake up, thank you because I'm here. Thank you. I am grateful because this is the best moment of my life, and I hope that this would be even for you, the best moment and the best future for you and for your family. Okay, so let's go.
Yeah.
Have a good night. It was a pleasure for me. I love you all, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. And see you soon.
Good night.
Bye bye, Andrea.
See you next week. Next Tuesday, same link, same time.
Ciao, Andrea.
Bye, bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Have a good night.
Ciao.
Yeah,
Bye.
good night,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank you.